After back-to-back state titles in Class 3A, Bishop Chatard moves up to 4A this year. They're certainly one of the favorites there, too, as they should be. 17 championships in football, the most of any IHSA school. Hosting Mooresville tonight. Second quarter, Daniel Shaw for Chatard. Very nice run, but then not finished. Coughs it up. Mooresville gets the recovery. Pioneers can't take advantage because that Trojan defense is swarming. Bringing down the ball carrier. Chatard forces a 3-and-out on their next possession. Here's Daniel Adams on the 7-yard touchdown run. Chatard on top 21-7. Later on, Mooresville is going to have to punt it again. That's a blocked punt by Eddie Benson. And into the end zone, David Lepper recovers for the touchdown. 42-15, Chatard winners. At Brebeuf now, the Braves hosting Roncalli after last week's wild finish over Danville that saw them move on. But here the Royals with the football. Colin Ash calls his own number. Does not shy away from contact on his way out of bounds there. Same possession early in the fourth quarter. Zach Dozier puts on the spin cycle after taking the give and creates enough room to find the end zone. Royals extending their lead. Defense doing its part as well. Brebeuf has a 4th and 10 here. That ball knocked down at the line of scrimmage. So Roncalli keeps on grinding that clock down and, heck, adding more points to their total as well. This time Ash following his blockers, running over more defenders, and just getting into the end zone. 55-27, Roncalli winners. Lutheran's 45-game win streak may have come to an end, but the Saints will tell you it's the 3 straight state championships that they want to extend to 4. That is the most important streak this year. And trying to keep the momentum rolling tonight at Marian University, taking on Cardinal Ritter. Saints forcing a 3-and-out to open the game. Jackson Willis pitches it over the top to Hudson Mills for the touchdown. That's the first Lutheran score of the night. Next Saints drive, Willis connects to L.J. Ward. Beautifully in stride, 14-zip Lutheran. Now DeMarco Wilson gets the handoff for the Saints. Finds just enough room, a crease up the middle, and he's gone. 49-7, Lutheran winners. More in Class 2A, Western Boone facing top-ranked Lafayette Central Catholic. Webo on a kick return in the first. Blake Wasson with it and goes down the sideline, evades a few defenders before stepping out. Good gain there. That drive, they would wind up near the goal line, and Jacob Smith takes it up the gut, rumbling in for 6. Extra point would tie it at 7. Central Catholic, after getting the ball back, quarterback Bobby Metzger on the keeper. Doesn't like what he saw that way. So he's going back the other way. There was enough blockers there, and then cuts it back to outrun the rest of the defense. 65 yards to the end zone, 28-20. Lafayette Central Catholic wins a very good game there. More scores. Undefeated New Palestine stays unbeaten, 41-7 over Yorktown. Cascade's unbeaten run, though, comes to an end. Tri-West escapes with a 37-35 win. Carmel falls to Zionsville on a last-minute 2-point conversion as Eugene Hilton sends Zionsville on to the next round, and Franklin Central tops Columbus North 21-7. Time now to announce the winner of last week's Shelbourne Knee Center Play of the Game vote. Let's head to New Pal and Mount Vernon. Marauders ball, but the Dragons' Michael Thacker picks it off, brings it back to the house. I believe they very respectfully call this a thick 6 for the big man. Congrats to Michael, winner of the Shelbourne Knee Center Play of the Game.